Before we get into the GG2 content and all those reveals, we've got 2 NFL Honors cards dropping tomorrow. They will be in packs, I'm pretty sure, for 48 hours. Starting out with Sauce Gardner, 2 New York Jets, your offensive and defensive rookie of the year. Garrett Wilson, both going to have 97 speed. Both going to be very, very meta players. Abilities for both of them. For Sauce Gardner, bucket 1. I wish these would start to get 3 buckets. For their custom abilities, but outside shade for 1 AP is really big if you run man coverage. Garrett Wilson is pretty much the carbon copy of Justin Jefferson's ability, so nothing too crazy here. Now getting into the GG2 content. If you've seen all the reveals before, go ahead and skip into the market section of this video because we are going to go through the 94 overalls, the 95 overalls, and the 97 overalls. These 94 overall cards, the abilities you see on the card are going to be baked on 0 AP ability. So we had that safety, we had Kirk Cousins, and now Madden 22 legend Divine Diablo with Lurker for 0 AP, David Andrews center. Post up for 0 AP is one of the abilities you don't see a lot, super discounted, so it's actually not that bad of a card. Derek Stingley with a pick artist for 0 AP, 95 speed on that card. A lot of young players getting these 94 overall cards. Next one, another rookie, Jameson Williams. I'm pretty sure that is mid-in. Elite 96 speed. Lions team can be super, super fast. Now getting into these 95 overall cards, and the biggest thing about them, they are essentially motivators. At least that's the best version. There's multiple versions you can choose of these cards. Dak Prescott is your 95 overall version. He gives boost to wide receivers. I'm pretty sure Najee Harris is going to give a run blocking boost to linemen. As you see the little next to their team logo, they'll have like a little another circle with letters in it. That is the motivator boost for the card. You could choose a version with no motivator boost, but I don't know why anyone would. A 95 overall, iJoebruin Kenny Clark gives a boost to all D linemen and outside linebackers. T. Higgins is going to give offensive line passing or pass blocking boost. So a lot of these cards are going to be at my backups, but you actually are not able to get every single one of them. And then Isaiah Rodgers, I couldn't find the picture with the boost on it, but he does give boost to all defensive backs. How you get these 95 overall cards though is a little bit different. You can only get them through the field pass rewards and the house rules rewards. So here's the field pass rewards. As you can see, there are only 2 95 overall, and they're called the BND Origin cards. So you can only choose 2 of them. I think there's 5 total, and then you can get another one through house rules. And this also is, I forgot to mention, a 2-part promo. There will be another part next week, so I'm sure we'll get more Origin cards or more opportunities to try to get all those 95 versions. Now on to the champions. We have 4 champions and 2 LTDs as we normally do. Roddy White is going to be your first champion. Overall, nothing that special considering we've just gotten a Garrett Wilson and a JJ with 97 speed. Even Terry is 97 speed. So Roddy White, I'm going to be honest, a little bit disappointing unless you're maybe a Falcons fan. Isaiah Simmons. Now this is a weird card. He's a slot corner. He's going to get under pressure and edge threat as a corner. So if you run DB Fire 2 like I do, he's going to be pretty valuable, but on the outside, not too good because he does not get pick artist for 0 AP. Bradley Chubb, outside linebacker. I mean, there's nothing really else there. 94 speed, he's like Nick Bosa that we just got. Delaney Walker, I think this is going to be the new best tight end in the game. 96 speed, 96 run blocking as well. Niners, Titans, theme teams for him. I think he might have one other theme team there, but very, very, very good. We've gotten a lot of very good tight ends recently, and now Delaney Walker is probably going to be the best. To get these cards, it is going to require 5 of those 94 overall heroes, not the 95 overalls, 5 94 overall heroes. LTD-wise, your defensive LTD is going to be Marcus Williams. And sorry about the picture on your screen. The numbers are a little bit like glitched or bugged on some of the stats. You can see like I think it's, I don't know, the graphics team messed it up on the stream, but 96 speed for that Marcus Williams, Saints and Ravens team. Austin Corbett, right guard, your new highest right guard in the game. A little bit of +1 from Marshall Yanda. Rams and Panthers team for him might be a little bit of a decent investment. Reroll wise, of course, they don't give us any of the information as they have been doing all year. But if I had to guess, we will be getting a reroll, and it will probably be replacing the playoff reroll in the store, as that reroll is a little bit outdated, just like they kind of did with the Campus Hero 2 reroll, getting replaced by the Super Bowl reroll. In other news, there was a little bit of a situation on Monday with the Patrick Mahomes MVP set. You were able to actually put in the LTD Super Bowl cards, and people, for some reason, we're expecting them to get them back as BND. So they're issuing a make rights. It's a little bit of a weird make rights. I don't know actually how much it's going to affect certain cards, but if you put the cards in, I guess you're going to get them back fully LTD, like not even BND. I don't really know how exactly it's going to work, but it has affected the markets of James Bradberry. He's gone from around 640k all the way down into the high 500s. And Frank Clark has gone from around 500k, even got up to 520k last night. He's down into the low 400s. So it directly affects if you were not able to get rid of those cards while they were artificially inflated for around 650k when the actual bug was out, because it made them 650k because you could use them in the set. If you still have them in your binder, because I still have a lot of Bradberries and a lot of Frank Clarks in my binder, this definitely does suck. It just means we're probably going to have to wait a little bit longer to sell. Bradberry's already gotten back up on Xbox, at least to like the low 600, so he's looking fine. I'm looking to sell him off around 640. I did get rid of a lot of him. Frank Clark, on the other hand, I still have most of mine, and he's really tanked, so I was waiting for him to get to 550, but now we're just going to have to wait a little bit longer. Now moving on to your current LTDs that we're looking to invest in, because there's really nothing else to talk about when it comes to the market. There's no other investments to make training-wise, any other smaller cards and stuff like that. To just talk about the honors LTDs right now. Geno Smith, he's 400k. You can buy him as like a lotto ticket investment. He's not going to go up too much. I will say one thing with these NFL honors cards, they definitely are way more rare. You can just tell by the amount of quantity on the market. They're a lot more rare than a standard Super Bowl LTD, so maybe that will attribute to these cards going up a little bit more. But yeah, Geno Smith, he's a quarterback. I wouldn't even say top 3 in the game. It's hard for him to really go super high. Nick Bosa, on the other hand, I like as an investment. He started out at around 1 million coins, and after the 3 days of him being in packs, now down under 700k. And you can see just by the bar on the right, there's only a few rows of Nick Bosa. Really, anything under 700k for him is really good. He's not an outstanding card, a unique card by any means, but he's an NFL honors card, and they're very rare, and they still are in very much demand. So Nick Bosa under 700k, solid investment. And lastly, the most popular LTD of this bunch, Justin Jefferson, now down under 900k. He was around, I think I bought mine on the first day. He was in packs for like 1.3 mil, even though I don't even play games with him on the first day. I don't know why I buy them, but he's now down under 900k. And even though we are getting a lot of receivers dropping it now, tomorrow, and probably on Saturday for Ultimate Legends, Justin Jefferson is one of the most popular players in the NFL. He will without a doubt go up, even if we get some better receivers like Randy Moss or Jerry Rice in Ultimate Legend. Justin Jefferson under 900k should be really good. But that's all for your LTD investing. You also can buy Vita Vea for around 400k. Sneaky little investment Vita Vea is, you know, because the D-tackle position is one of the better positions to invest in, since you need 4 of them in your lineup, 2 of them for starters. So Vita Vea, 400k, not that bad of investment. If you are planning on re-rolling tomorrow morning, at least in the first few hours, I would go out and buy some training tonight, because it will undoubtedly be more expensive tomorrow when there are, what, 4 LTDs in packs. Yeah, there's really not that much else to talk about. I'll have a video on Friday when they reveal all the Ultimate Legends, but you know, the market right now with TVPs, the trading market doesn't really have huge swings. There's not really any opportunities. Weekly wildcards, AKAs, couldn't invest in those this weekend because they were too expensive. But that's all for the video today. Comment if you have any questions, like if you have enjoyed, subscribe if you are new, and until next time, peace.